Yeah, the next-gen Raptor engine needs no heat shield.
Remember when flying cars were the future everyone dreamed about? They were all over the movies, making us think we'd be zooming through the sky by now. Well, turns out Elon Musk kind of took that idea and made it a reality, just not in the way we expected. Instead of cars, he's bringing us space jets that could totally change how we travel. A flying car? What if there was an aircraft that didn't need a runway to take off? One that could shoot straight up into the sky like a rocket? Well, Elon Musk is working on just that. This insane idea could let you fly from Tampa to places like China or Australia in less than an hour. Yep, you read that right. The jet would be faster than the speed of sound and soar high up near the edge of space. Musk, the mastermind behind SpaceX, hopes to get this revolutionary aircraft, called the Starjet, off the ground by 2024. The idea behind it is simple: to change how we travel. Airplanes have been the same for so long, and though they've gotten faster, we've never really had anything that could take us to the other side of the world in no time. The Starjet could completely change the game by making super-fast air travel accessible, cutting down long-haul flights to mere minutes. At a live event, Musk unveiled the Starjet, and the sleek, sharp nose and huge wings are designed for maximum speed and efficiency. In fact, this jet is meant to fly at speeds up to Mach 5, which is around 3,800 miles per hour. Just to put that into perspective, that's about 5 times faster than the speed of sound. If successful, this could become the fastest passenger jet ever created. Now you might be thinking, wasn't there a supersonic jet before, like the Concorde? You're right. The Concorde was a supersonic jet that was able to break the sound barrier and fly passengers at incredible speeds, but it was retired in 2003. The thing is, Starjet is going to take that concept to the next level. Not only is it going to be faster, but it's also going to be way more efficient. Musk is using new materials and technology that could make the jet both faster and more fuel efficient than anything we've seen before. What's even more impressive is the way the Starjet will fly. Unlike regular airplanes, it won't just rely on traditional jet engines. Instead, once it's in the air, it'll switch to rocket engines, which will let it zoom up into the upper atmosphere. The jet will take off and land just like a normal plane, but once it's in the air, it'll rocket past the clouds and fly way above commercial air traffic. This combination of airplane and rocket technology could make long-distance travel feel like a breeze. Imagine flying from New York to Tokyo faster than most people commute to work. The Starjet could make the world feel a whole lot smaller and make far-flung destinations more accessible in a fraction of the time it takes today. And while it might seem like this is all just a pipe dream, Musk is pushing hard to make it a reality. He's already changed the way we think about electric cars with Tesla, and his reusable rockets have transformed space exploration. If anyone can pull this off, it's him. And all of this speed and innovation wouldn't be possible without the powerhouse that's going to make it all run. Raptor engine. The Starjet is going to run on the Raptor engine, a new kind of rocket engine powered by liquid methane and oxygen. This is a huge deal because it will help the jet fly way higher than your average commercial airplane, into altitudes where regular jets just can't operate. With this kind of power, the Starjet will be able to reach speeds and heights no one's ever seen in a passenger aircraft before, thanks to the engine's ability to push through the atmosphere at super high altitudes. To handle all the extreme speeds and high altitude pressures, the Starjet's body is made from special materials like lightweight carbon fiber and super tough metals. These materials are designed to survive the intense heat and friction the jet will face while cutting through the atmosphere at Mach 5 speeds. Without these advanced materials, the jet wouldn't be able to handle the kind of stress it'll go through. The Starjet's design is also built to reduce air resistance, which makes it smoother and faster as it flies. No more feeling like you're dragging through the air when you take off. This thing is going to slice through it effortlessly. Inside the Starjet, it's not just about speed, it's about comfort too. Even though the jet will be flying at crazy high altitudes, the cabin will be designed to keep passengers comfortable throughout the ride. No more dry air or crazy pressure changes. Musk wants passengers to be able to relax and enjoy the journey. The jet will also have advanced stability systems that make the ride smooth and free from turbulence. So if you're worried about bumping around in the air, don't be. This thing is going to keep you comfortable while it zooms through the skies. It's clear Musk isn't just focused on making something fast and futuristic. He's thinking about the whole passenger experience, from start to finish. So, what's going to make all this possible inside the Starjet? Let's take a closer look at the tech that's powering this beast. Inside the Starjet. At the heart of the Starjet's success is its next-level propulsion system. This system combines two different types of engines, which is what makes the Starjet so versatile. When it takes off or lands, it uses a combination of traditional aviation technology and SpaceX's innovative approach to keep things steady and efficient. But once it's up in the air and it's time to really pick up speed, the Starjet switches over to the powerful Raptor engines. These engines are designed to perform at high altitudes, where the air is thinner, and typical jet engines wouldn't be able to keep up. The Raptor engines run on a combination of liquid methane and oxygen, which not only makes them super efficient, but also more eco-friendly compared to older, traditional fuels. But these engines aren't just about speed. They're built to withstand some serious conditions. When you're flying faster than Mach 5, things can get intense. The Raptor engines are designed to handle those extreme conditions with ease. The liquid methane actually helps cool the engines down, preventing overheating even when the jet is pushing its limits. This means that the Starjet can keep flying at top speed for longer without worrying about its engines burning out. That's a huge plus for anyone who wants to go super fast, but still keep things safe and reliable. Another reason the Starjet is such a standout is its aerodynamic design. This plane is built to cut through the sky with as little drag as possible, making it smoother and faster as it speeds through the air. The Starjet's sleek body, pointed nose, and sharp triangular wings all help reduce air resistance, which is one of the key factors that slows down aircraft. When you're flying at Mach 5, you want every little detail to count, and this design does just that. The materials used for the aircraft are also lightweight, but incredibly strong. Carbon fiber and special heat-resistant metals make up the Starjet's body, meaning it can handle the intense stresses of high-speed flight without falling apart. Plus, the exterior is coated with a special heat protection layer to help manage the crazy heat generated by friction as it cuts through the sky. Now, while all of this is seriously impressive, it's not even the most mind-blowing part of the Starjet. The plane's avionics and control systems are absolutely top of the line. These are the systems that manage navigation and communication, and they're designed to handle even the most precise maneuvers. The Starjet uses the latest fly-by-wire technology, which means that instead of using mechanical systems to control the plane, it uses electronic systems for way more accuracy. This is crucial when you're flying at high speeds, where every small movement counts. The fly-by-wire system ensures that the plane can perform complex maneuvers with pinpoint precision, keeping the ride smooth even when it's zipping through the sky at speeds that would make your average plane look like it's crawling. The combination of all these features, the advanced propulsion system, the aerodynamic design, the durable materials, and the state-of-the-art control systems, makes the Starjet a true marvel of modern engineering. It's the kind of aircraft that could redefine what we think is possible in air travel. The Starjet isn't just about getting from point A to point B, it's about completely changing the way we experience flight.
While all the focus on the Starjet has been on speed and futuristic technology, Elon Musk hasn't forgotten about passenger comfort. In fact, he's made sure that the Starjet is just as luxurious and peaceful as it is fast. Even when cruising at incredibly high altitudes and speeds that push the limits of aviation, the cabin is designed to keep passengers comfortable. Large windows give you a stunning view of the sky, while a pressurized cabin makes sure the air stays at the right pressure, keeping you feeling good no matter how high up you are. Plus, the seats are specially designed to minimize turbulence, so you won't feel all the bumps and shakes you usually get when flying at these high speeds. Of course, comfort goes beyond just the basics. The Starjet comes equipped with top-notch climate control to keep the temperature just right, no matter where in the world you're flying. Noise reduction technology also plays a big part, ensuring a peaceful, quiet ride. There's nothing worse than a noisy cabin, especially when you're traveling at high speeds. But Musk's team has made sure the Starjet keeps the noise to a minimum. And let's not forget the entertainment options. There will be a full range of movies, music, and games available to keep you entertained during your journey. The whole goal is for passengers to feel like they're in a relaxed, comfortable environment, even while traveling at speeds that were once only imaginable in sci-fi movies. Sustainability is also a huge priority for Musk.
For us to become a true spacefaring civilization, we have to achieve full and rapid reusability.
When it comes to the Starjet, This isn't just a super-fast plane, it's also built with the environment in mind. One of the ways the Starjet is more eco-friendly is by using cleaner-burning methane fuel. This helps reduce carbon emissions, making the plane a greener option compared to traditional jets. The flight paths are also carefully planned to avoid ecologically sensitive areas and reduce noise pollution. All these little details help make sure that the Starjet isn't just fast and efficient, it's also responsible when it comes to the environment. When the Starjet hits the market, it's set to completely reshape the aviation industry. We're talking about drastically shorter travel times, making long-distance trips feel like a breeze. For business travelers, it means quicker meetings and easier connections across the globe. Tourists will have the opportunity to explore faraway places in less time, and cargo shipping will be more efficient than ever. The Starjet's speed and efficiency are going to benefit pretty much anyone who needs to get from one place to another quickly and smoothly. Now, let's shift gears and take a look at how the US is pushing the boundaries of speed with its own hypersonic projects. The race to hypersonic flight. The US Air Force is gearing up to launch the fastest plane ever built, and it's going to be a true game changer. This new aircraft will not only break records, but it will also surpass the top-secret military planes from countries like China, Russia, and Japan. Scientists are saying that we're on the brink of hypersonic travel, thanks to an American company called Hermeus Corporation. Hypersonic planes are defined as those that fly at speeds of Mach 5 or higher. That's 5 times the speed of sound, or about 3,800 miles per hour. Just think about that. At that speed, a plane could cross the entire Atlantic Ocean in less than 2 hours. While the US has already successfully launched rockets that reach these speeds, creating planes that can travel at hypersonic speeds has proven to be much more difficult. But now, thanks to Hermeus, it looks like we're finally getting closer to making it a reality. This relatively new company is working hard to change the aerospace game, and they've made some incredible progress since their founding in 2018. Hermeus was started by a group of engineers with a huge vision to completely change how we think about and use aerospace technology. The company is based in Atlanta, Georgia, and by 2019, they were up and running. They quickly attracted attention and support, with their first big financial boost coming from Khosla Ventures. By 2022, Hermeus had raised a staggering $100 million, thanks to help from big names like entrepreneur Sam Ullman and Peter Thiel's Founders Fund. This kind of backing gave them the resources they needed to really push the limits of what's possible in aviation. Fast forward to 2024, and Hermeus is on the verge of making their big dream a reality. They've designed and built an aircraft that could completely revolutionize military aviation. This hypersonic jet, which is being developed for the US military, is called the Quarter-Horse Mk1, and it's going to change how the Air Force operates. The jet is capable of traveling at speeds greater than Mach 5, which would make it faster than any plane the Air Force currently uses. Just imagine the impact this kind of speed could have. A trip from New York to London, one of the busiest flight routes in the world, could take just 15 minutes. That's right, 15 minutes. This kind of speed could have massive implications, not just for military travel, but for commercial aviation as well. While it's primarily being designed for military use, you can bet that there's already talk about how this technology could eventually trickle down to the civilian world. Imagine being able to book a flight from the US to Europe and arrive in less time than it takes to watch a movie. That's the kind of future Hermeus is working toward. Leading the charge at Hermeus are some experienced aerospace professionals, including CEO AJ Piplia, who has a background in hypersonic plane development for the Air Force at Generation Orbit Launch Services. Alongside him are Skylar Shufford and Mike Smar, 2 other aerospace veterans who are bringing years of experience to the project. With this expert team at the helm, Hermeus is in good hands as they continue to push toward their goal of creating a hypersonic aircraft that could change the world. But Hermeus isn't stopping there. The company is also thinking ahead, beyond the Quarter-Horse Mk1, and they have big ambitions for even faster, more efficient aircraft. They're exploring ways to achieve speeds of Mach 10 and beyond, which would blow past anything we've ever seen in aviation. This is the kind of technology that could make hypersonic travel a regular part of our future, whether it's for military, commercial, or even space-related uses. The Quarter-Horse Mk1 might be the spotlight of Hermeus right now, but this is just the beginning. The Quarter-Horse Mk1, at about 130 feet long, is more of a technology test model than a finished product. Its main purpose is to test the limits of hypersonic flight, focusing on stealth capabilities and withstanding extreme heat, features that are crucial for military use. While this jet is impressive, Hermeus isn't content with just testing technology. They're already looking ahead to their next big step, the Dark Horse. The Dark Horse is set to be a fully unmanned hypersonic jet, and it's designed with advanced warfare in mind. This is next-level stuff, and it's a sign that Hermeus is planning not only for the future of commercial travel, but also for the military's next generation of aircraft. The Dark Horse will be capable of speeds and capabilities that go way beyond anything we've seen before. This is how the future of warfare could change, with planes that can fly faster than anything else and handle missions that were previously unimaginable. In 2023, Hermeus conducted multiple tests to prove the feasibility of their technology. These tests ranged from takeoffs to pushing their engine and control systems to the limit. This is where the US military's desire for something faster and more advanced than the iconic Lockheed Martin SR-71 Blackbird comes into play. The Blackbird was once the fastest plane on the planet, capable of flying higher and faster than anything else, outrunning threats by sheer speed. But the military isn't relying on old tech anymore. They need something that can go beyond the capabilities of the Blackbird. With the competition from Russia and China ramping up, especially with their development of hypersonic missiles, the US is looking to companies like Hermeus to stay ahead of the curve. This isn't just about keeping up, it's about staying one step ahead in a high-stakes race. The reality is that the need for faster, more efficient aircraft is growing, not just for military applications, but for the future of air travel in general. That's why Hermeus is also looking into commercial hypersonic jets. In 2020, Hermeus won a contract from the US Army worth $1.5 million to develop a new presidential aircraft. This contract eventually grew into a $60 million deal, which allowed the company to expand its work into civilian aircraft, including a hypersonic plane called the Hauson. The Hauson could potentially replace the current Air Force One, making presidential travel faster, more efficient, and more secure. Imagine a president flying across the globe at hypersonic speeds. What used to take hours could be reduced to mere minutes. This aircraft will feature advanced refueling technology, making long-distance travel much more feasible. But Hermeus isn't the only company in the race to develop hypersonic planes. NASA and Lockheed Martin are also making significant progress. NASA's X-59 is a supersonic plane that's expected to fly in 2024. What makes the X-59 unique is its ability to fly at high speeds without creating the loud sonic booms that usually accompany supersonic travel. The sonic boom issue has always been a major challenge, especially for flying over populated cities, but with the X-59, NASA is hoping to eliminate this problem, opening up the possibility of fast flights over cities without disturbing the peace. With all this talk about hypersonic breakthroughs, let's take a look at the bigger battle for supersonic supremacy that's heating up. The battle for supersonic dominance. The race for supersonic flight is heating up, and it's not just about who can fly the fastest anymore. It's also about who can innovate and shape the future of high-speed travel in ways that haven't been done before. Companies like Hermeus are making huge strides, but they're facing stiff competition from some equally impressive players, including Exoic Inc. and Spike Aerospace. Exoic Inc., for instance, is bringing something unique to the table. This company is all about creating hypersonic drones designed to shake up military training. The US Air Force has been struggling with a shortage of pilots, which has really limited their ability to train new ones. To solve this problem, Exoic is working on a supersonic UAV specifically made for training purposes. These drones could save a lot of money and resources that would otherwise be spent on using actual fighter jets for training. Plus, by reducing the use of these jets for training, the lifespan of the existing fighter jets could be extended. This could help the Air Force keep their fleet in action longer and potentially save millions of dollars in maintenance and fuel costs. In a time when resources are tight, this could be a game changer for how the military trains its pilots. While companies like Exoic are pushing the boundaries of unmanned flight, others, like Hermeus, are more focused on making hypersonic aircraft a reality. Hermeus is leading the charge on developing both military and civilian supersonic jets, with their quarter-horse Mk1 jet already making waves. But they're not the only ones competing for a piece of the pie. There's another player in the game that's quickly becoming a force to be reckoned with: Spike Aerospace. based out of Boston. Spike Aerospace has taken a different route than most other companies in the race for supersonic flight. Instead of focusing on military jets, they're looking to revolutionize commercial air travel. Their flagship product, the Spike S512, is a supersonic business jet designed to dramatically reduce travel time. For example, a flight from New York City to London, which typically takes about 6 to 7 hours, could be completed in just 3 to 4 hours aboard the Spike S512. Imagine cutting your long-haul flights in half, saving you precious time and making international business trips much more manageable. What really sets the Spike S512 apart from other jets, though, is its design. This isn't your typical luxury jet with panoramic windows. Instead, the Spike S512 has no windows at all. But don't worry, it's not like you're flying blind. Instead of traditional windows, the jet uses external cameras that capture the view outside. The footage from these cameras is then displayed on thin, curved screens inside the cabin, so passengers can still enjoy stunning views without the need for physical windows. It's a futuristic way of experiencing the world from 40,000 feet in the air, all while cutting down on weight and improving the aerodynamics of the aircraft. In terms of specs, the Spike S512 is impressive. It's 122 feet long and has a wingspan of 58 feet, which gives it a sleek and aerodynamic shape. The jet can carry up to 18 passengers, making it perfect for business travelers or small groups who need to get places quickly. It can take off with a maximum weight of around 52,163 kilograms and carry up to 56,000 pounds of fuel. When it comes to speed, this jet doesn't disappoint. The Spike S512 can hit a top speed of 1,189 miles per hour and cruise comfortably at 1,056 miles per hour. This means you can get to your destination faster, making long international flights less of a hassle. But beyond just the impressive specs, the real breakthrough with the Spike S512 is the concept it brings to the table. The idea of flying supersonically without the noise pollution of traditional jets opens up a world of possibilities. Not only could it change the way we travel for business, but it could also pave the way for more sustainable, faster, and quieter air travel in the future. While some companies are rising to the challenge of supersonic flight, others have come and gone, like Aerion Corporation, which had big dreams but didn't quite make it. The rise and fall of Aerion Corporation in the supersonic revolution. Though the dream of supersonic air travel is quickly becoming a reality, some players have come and gone in the race to transform how we travel by air. One such company, Aerion Corporation, made waves in the early 2000s, but ultimately shut its doors in 2021. Despite its relatively short-lived existence, Aerion's ambitious vision and innovative ideas contributed to the conversation about the future of high-speed flight. Aerion Corporation was founded in 2003 by Robert Bass, a Texas billionaire who had a strong interest in changing the face of aviation. The company's goal was to make supersonic air travel more efficient, quieter, and environmentally friendly. They focused on developing a supersonic jet that could not only drastically reduce travel times, but also minimize the environmental impact that's often associated with high-speed flight. One of the key features that set Aerion apart from its competitors was their work on a boomless cruise technology. For those unfamiliar with the issue, when planes break the sound barrier, they create what's called a sonic boom, a loud, thunderous sound that can be heard on the ground and is often disruptive, especially to communities near airports. This has always been one of the major obstacles to widespread supersonic commercial flight, as the noise can be jarring and unacceptable in many urban areas. Aerion aimed to solve this problem with their breakthrough technology, which would remove the sonic boom while still allowing for the speed and efficiency that comes with supersonic travel. But that wasn't the only aspect that set Aerion's jet apart. The company also wanted to focus on reducing the environmental impact of supersonic air travel, which has historically been a major concern. Supersonic jets typically burn a lot of fuel, which contributes to higher emissions and pollution. To tackle this, Aerion wanted to create a jet that didn't require afterburners. Afterburners are devices used to increase the speed of a jet engine by burning additional fuel, but they also significantly increase pollution and fuel consumption. By eliminating the need for afterburners, Aerion's jet was designed to be more eco-friendly while still offering incredible performance. Additionally, Aerion was committed to making its jets run on biofuels.
further reducing their environmental impact. This was especially important given the growing demand for cleaner, greener technology in every industry, including aviation. The idea of a supersonic jet that was fast, efficient, and more sustainable was an exciting prospect that turned a lot of heads in the aviation world. In 2004, Aerion introduced their first aircraft, the Aerion SBJ, which generated a lot of buzz and quickly attracted the attention of potential buyers. About 50 people showed interest in purchasing the jet, signaling that there was real demand for this kind of high-speed, eco-friendly aircraft. But it wasn't until 2014 that the company unveiled an upgraded version, the Aerion AS2. The Aerion AS2 was a 12-passenger jet that could travel at Mach 1.4, just a little shy of breaking the sound barrier, but still significantly faster than traditional commercial jets. Powered by two Pratt & Whitney JT8D219 engines, the AS2 was capable of reaching speeds of Mach 1.6, covering distances of up to 7,400 kilometers. With a price tag of $80 million, this jet wasn't meant for the average consumer, but rather for high-end business clients and aviation enthusiasts who wanted to reduce their travel times significantly. The AS2 could have been a game-changer for the commercial aviation industry, especially for business travelers looking to cut down on lengthy international flights. Despite the promise of the Aerion AS2 and the interest from buyers, Aerion Corporation couldn't keep up with the rapidly changing aviation landscape. The company struggled to meet production deadlines and faced mounting challenges in a highly competitive market. By 2021, Aerion shut its doors, and the dream of their supersonic, boomless, eco-friendly jet never fully came to fruition. Even though Aerion Corporation no longer exists, their work left a mark on the industry. Their commitment to eco-friendly supersonic travel pushed other companies to think more creatively about how to make high-speed flight more sustainable. And while Aerion may have been ahead of its time, the ideas they introduced are now being picked up by other players in the field.
Aerion's journey serves as a reminder that innovation often comes with challenges, and not all groundbreaking ideas immediately succeed. However, their efforts in advancing technology and prioritizing sustainability have undoubtedly influenced the current and future direction of supersonic travel. As new players enter the field, building on Aerion's pioneering work, the dream of eco-friendly, high-speed air travel continues to move closer to reality. Perhaps Aerion Corporation's story will inspire other innovators to persist, even in the face of setbacks, to revolutionize industries and shape a more sustainable future for generations to come. Their legacy highlights the importance of daring to challenge the status quo and investing in bold, visionary ideas. While Aerion's chapter has closed, their contributions serve as stepping stones for advancements that could one day make supersonic travel accessible, practical, and environmentally responsible for the world at large.
What do you think? Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and if you liked this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. See you in the next one.